I'm sorry for that, but what is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, the ex-Rockerman X, and I'm here with my WWE Battleground pay-per-view of 2015 review, results and review video. And before I even say anything about this pay-per-view, I'm going to say this, that I really have no opinion on it. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Obviously, I do have an opinion on it. But, to me, I feel like I don't have an opinion on it, if that makes any sense at all. Probably not. But, overall, though, I will say, I don't know, this pay-per-view was an okay pay-per-view at best. At least to me. Because there's maybe about three matches that stuck out to me. Literally, that's about it. 3 matches that really stuck out to me. Compared to the other... What, 4? Yeah, 4. Originally it was supposed to be 6, but I guess they ended up doing 4. Well, originally supposed to be 6, but they did add an extra match since the Ryback couldn't compete. Intercontinental. They had a moment with Miz and Big Show. That's about it. But again, overall, this is an okay pay-per-view. There's maybe about 3 matches and about 1 moment that really stuck out. Well, 3 matches and 1 moment that stuck out to me, as I said. But first, let's get on with my review now, shall we? And let me take a drink of my Coke. And now, I also do, before I get on with review, I apologize if any of my ratings seem janked up. Again, I have no idea what to give any of the... Honestly, I'm being honest, I probably shouldn't give any of these matches ratings. But I have no idea what to really give as a rating, if you know what I mean. But anyway, now officially on with the review. The pre-show match for the King of the Ring crown, R-Truth versus Wade Barrett. Overall, this match was actually for the pre-show. It was a pretty good match for a feud that I still have no idea why it happened, even though I was watching Raw almost every week. Except for the few nights I couldn't because, you know, weather and TV fucking up, stuff like that. Or I just forgot. But I guess this made sense if you paid attention to it. But overall, this match, again, was a pretty good match for a kickoff match or a pre-show match. Having King What's Up, or R-Truth versus King Barrett or Wade Barrett, whatever you want to call him. But honestly, kind of... And really, even though I kind of go against my prediction here by saying this, I kind of did really want R-Truth to win just because it's R-Truth. But also, I'm actually glad to see Wade Barrett win. Because, as I might have already said in my predictions, at the beginning of the year, he was Intercontinental Champion. Where did that go? Nowhere. He won the King of the Ring. Whereas that went nowhere. And I still say WWE is pretending King of the Ring as a joke anymore. I know I said that. If I didn't, well, I'm saying it now. But yeah. Overall, Wade Barrett did win. So maybe there's something for him in the future. Will this R-Truth feud continue? I have no idea. But Wade Barrett, or King Barrett, or Bad News Barrett, whatever you want to call him, picked up the win. I give this match a 2 out of 5 stars. I guess that's decent for this match, but overall this match was pretty good if you ask me. Now we have the first match on the pre-show. Or not first match on the pre-show. Excuse me for that burp. I had Buffalo Wild Wings while I was watching it. But on the main show, the first match on the main show, I can't even speak right now. We have Randy Orton versus Sheamus. And overall, this was a match that actually was a good match to kick off the main show. Why? Because, again, as I said, anytime Orton or Sheamus steps in the ring together, it's a brawl. I don't know. I still don't think Sheamus should really be Money in the Bank because they really haven't been doing anything with him since he became Money in the Bank. Because he came back as his monster heel, and what are they doing with him? Nothing. They're making him literally on a losing streak, basically, too, at that. And that's like, why would you do that? You make someone Money in the Bank, then you make him go on a losing streak. I don't know. And as far as I know, too, and in my head, I don't think, has Sheamus had any interaction with Seth Rollins, even in the slightest? He probably has even in the slightest. Well, slightest, there you go. But has he really had any interaction since, he is Mr. Money in the Bank? I mean, I feel like it would have made more sense to have, and I still say this, and it should have been this way, have Roman Reigns win Money in the Bank. And I still say this, but this isn't about that. This is about the match, Randy Orton versus Sheamus. But again, overall, this match was a damn good match to kick off the main show. Just basically a brawl between the two. And I like the end result. Why? RKO out of fucking nowhere. Randy Orton wins. And I give this match a 3.5, I guess. Again, I have no idea what to give half these ratings tonight. I really don't, and I feel stupid about it, but what are you going to do about it? Now, the next match, we have WWE Tag Team, we have the, by the way, I'm reading off a list because I have always done this, I hope you guys know. But we have the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Primetime Players versus the New Day, aka Primetime Players defending against the New Day. Oh shit, I should probably erase something when I'm thinking about it before I might copy and paste this in my info. Yeah, because I'm just using the okay, I fixed it. But anyway, yeah, we have the Primetime Players defending against the New Day. And overall, I will say, for a tag team match, especially against the Primetime Players in the New Day, I really want to say something that might sound racist, but I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. And no, I'm not racist. It's just, I just don't, fuck it, I'm just going to say it. They're in St. Louis, Missouri. And two teams of African Americans are fighting for the tag team titles. And this isn't the racist part, though. And I'm not saying this is to be racist, too. I'm just saying it in this sense. And I find it funny that actually, too, it seemed like the St. Louis crowd actually cheered more for the New Day than the Primetime Players up until the end of the match. You see what I'm trying to say is, though, I'm just shutting up. I'm just shutting up there. I don't mean to don't take that as racist, please, people. I completely did not mean to be racist. I just said that because, I don't know. It just seems weird how the crowd, basically what I'm trying to say, how the crowd split between, it's really weird to see the crowd split between Primetime Players and New Day, how they did. Because even during the New Day chants, the New Day sucks, New Day rocks chants, you could actually hear, at least to me, you could hear the split between New Day rocks and New Day sucks. Of course, if I was there, I'd be part of the New Day rocks, but still. Overall, though, as I said, this match was pretty good. I mean, I did like seeing the sneak attacks by Xavier Woods and the attempt sneak attack for some of them, and just this tag team match was surprising compared to most tag team matches nowadays. This tag team match, I might go against what I said in past reviews too, but this tag team match really did seem pretty damn good. I mean, just the way it was executed, stuff like that. Even though the New Day didn't win, so that means Primetime Players won. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about this match other than it was a pretty good match. I mean, that's really all I gotta say. And just having the crowd split the way it was made it a little bit better because you can see a little bit more of people who goes with New Day and who goes Primetime, stuff like that. It was just a really good match I keep repeating myself, but basically it was a really good tag team match compared to some that have been in the past. That's the best way to put it. Not all of them, but some that had been in the past. And overall, too, with Primetime Players winning and retaining the Tag Team Championships, I give this match a 3 at best. So, now, here we have the Roman Reigns. Now, next match was Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. And before I say anything, this was like my second favorite match of the night. My second favorite match of the night. But, however, actually, I can't really say second favorite because there's a tie. But there's one reason why one of them tied, and I'll get more on that here later. So really, it's a tie for first. So this one's like in a tie for first, basically, with another number one. But Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. Overall, no complaints about this match. Two bigger guys, not really two. And by bigger, I don't mean powerhouse. I just mean build wise. Well, that would be powerhouse, but build wise, two bigger guys going against each other that can hold their own. Like seeing Roman Reigns accidentally spear the still ring steps after Bray moved out of the way, and just some other stuff that went on during the match. And actually, at the end of the match, seeing Luke Harper, because I kind of assumed it would have been Harper. And funny thought too that I had after seeing it was Luke Harper at the end of the match. Actually, I'll get on here in a second. But overall, again, like I said, this match was a really good match. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns really did take it to each other. You know, even though Roman Reigns has, as well as Sheamus, has been on a losing streak lately since Extreme Rules, or even after Extreme Rules, Roman Reigns has been on somewhat of a losing streak, I'm assuming. And Bray Wyatt's been on like somewhat of a actually pretty damn good winning streak, which I'm glad about, because Bray Wyatt, I fucking love Bray Wyatt. But overall, too, I will say too that though, moving forward, seeing Roman Reigns, back to the point of seeing, as I was saying, how the finish was how the guy with the hoodie on attacked Roman Reigns, causing Bray to get the victory. And seeing after the match that it was Luke Harper, so the family there was never really broken. But I did have a thought in my head. And don't get me wrong me saying this, but I remember on Monday Night Raw, I think when Roman Reigns was against the Big Show, and Bray Wyatt came out, but it wasn't necessarily Bray Wyatt, because when Roman Reigns attacked Bray Wyatt, and it was dark, but you could see but Roman Reigns basically pull a wig off. Think about this for a second. Pull off a wig. If that was Luke Harper, you wouldn't necessarily need a wig, because in the dark, it would still look like Bray Wyatt. So I'm assuming it was Luke, or not. So it's not Luke Harper. Here's who I'm assuming it would be. Because, again, Luke Harper wouldn't need the wig and stuff. I'm assuming it was Eric Rowan that was wearing the wig and acting like Bray. See? This is something to think about. And it's probably dumb to think about. But, hey, I just now thought about that after seeing how Luke Harper helped him. What if that was Eric Rowan that helped him? So that means the Wyatt family reunion is going to happen. I honestly swear. The Wyatt family reunion is going to happen. Shield reunion, maybe not. Of course, these are rumors I've talked about here. But this is funny what comes to your head after a pay-per-view is done, too. So for sure, sooner or later, the Wyatt family reunion is going to happen. And I really don't see why they split them up, but it's going to happen. But overall, this match, though, again, I said a pretty damn good match. Bray Wyatt picked up the win with the help of Luke Harper, but still, Bray Wyatt picked up the win. Straight, clear winner. I guess match of 4. Oh, God, now here comes this match. I'll explain this here later, why this match was kind of... Ugh. The Divas triple threat match. Now, don't get me wrong here. For a Divas match, this match is really good. Just the after thing that happened to me, because how... Literally, this match is kind of boring, if you ask me. Like, after having Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt... It was like Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt right here. About right here was the Divas triple threat match. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked this match. It was just boring to me. Like, I liked the match. It just seemed drawn out and boring. Because we had Brie... Like, interesting. Sasha Banks... Actually, I want to comment this too as Sasha Banks when I'm thinking about it. Why is it Sasha Banks had the WWE... Well, not WWE, but the NXT Women's Championship, like, it wasn't around the race, it was on her shoulder, backstage. Why didn't she come out with it? Why didn't she come out to the ring with it if she had it with her backstage? The same thing happened on Raw, too. She didn't come out with it on Raw, either. Why? I mean, Nikki Bella, she came out with her title, her Divas Championship. Why didn't the NXT Women's Champion come out with her NXT Women's Championship. She had it with her backstage. She comes out to the ring. She doesn't wear it. Or even have it on her shoulder or anything. What's the point? I have no idea. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine when a champion does not come out to the ring or have their... When the champion comes out to the ring without the championship, but yet they had it with them backstage just a few moments ago. You guys know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of you guys know how pet peevish that might be, but that is kind of a pet peeve of mine when it comes to wrestling. But hey. And of course, it was Sasha Banks versus Charlotte versus Brie Bella. By the way, I'm talking about this match. I got a little ahead of myself. But that was my pet peeve of Sasha Banks. Don't get me wrong, she can wrestle, but just that pet peeve. She didn't come out with her championship. Ooh. And then Charlotte, of course, Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte Flair. Fucking... To me, she was the one who really shined in this match from NXT, because Sasha Banks was the only other NXT diva that was there, so they're going to be moving them up eventually, I'm pretty sure, especially Charlotte. Not sure about Becky Lynch, not sure about Sasha Banks, but definitely Charlotte they're going to be moving up soon. She was really the star in this match, for a Divas match. And especially her finisher, the figure 8 instead of the figure 4, because the figure 8 with that bridge. And Charlotte's fucking athletic as hell in this match. Like, really. And I really did pay attention to this match. Just the aftermath is why it's just, it's just kind of boring. But this match was a damn good match. It was just boring to me. I usually do enjoy Divas matches. Just sometimes just, like, horrible. This one was just a boring, drawn-out one. Especially, like I said, after the Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt matches up here, here's the Divas match. And now, then, of course, we had Brie Bella in this match as well. And Brie Bella, no offense, she didn't do shit in this match. At least to me, she did not do shit in this match. Because all she did, let me see. Basically, she did what her husband would do. She did the running knees like her husband would do to her opponents in separate sides of the ring. And those, like, kicks. The yes, yes, yes kicks he did. She basically did them as well. And that's like the only offense I can really remember her having, Brie Bella having from this match. Mocking, or not mocking, but doing what her husband would do, aka what her husband Daniel Bryan would do. Seriously, Daniel Bryan's injured. WWE, why are you still trying to make money off of Daniel Bryan? I mean, I understand merchandise-wise. Are you trying to make sure he doesn't get forgotten and make sure the fans don't get pissed at you? Because everybody knows Brie Bella is Daniel Bryan's wife. Technically, that her last name isn't even Bella anymore, but still, it's just like, that's literally all she did. Was basically do what her husband would do, Brie Bella did. Overall, though, this match was a good match. And, well, not really good. I would say an okay match. But I did enjoy it. But, I don't know. I give this match a 2, so I guess it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But the reason why I hated this match was because what happened. And I'll explain the story. Because my cousin was over here watching it with me. And this match, as I said, and I will, but also I didn't say this either. Before I say this, Charlotte won, and I gave this match a 2. There, I had to say it. But my cousin was over here watching it with me. Okay? Like, we was watching it because we usually do watch pay-per-views together. But, here's the thing. As I said, the Roman Reigns Bray Wyatt match was up here, roughly. Here was the Divas Triple Threat match. Literally lowered it substantially, right? Well, we both fucking fell asleep at a little, or at least napped somewhat after that match. He was in one chair, I was in the computer chair. Literally fell asleep for most of the John Cena, for most of the next match. The United States Championship match. John Cena versus Kevin Owens. That's how boring the Divas match kind of was. So boring it put you to sleep, literally. It literally just went poop and drug. Literally drug down the intensity. That's how bad this Divas match. Well, it wasn't bad. Again, it was an okay match. But this Divas match literally drug down the intensity of the show. That's how bad it was if people can fall asleep after that match. Right when the John Cena Kevin Owens United States Championship match is coming on. That really tells you something. But from what I saw, and I fell asleep through most of it, and I literally mean most of it. But overall, I will say with this match, from what I saw of it, was an okay match. Or from what I saw of it, I don't want to say an okay. From what I saw of it, it was actually a pretty damn good match. Again, whenever Cena and Kevin Owens steps in the ring together, it was a clinic. But not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked Cesaro he might have tried to, I don't know. But I'm kind of shocked Cesaro did not get involved in this match at all, even up in the ending. And if he did, well, I just didn't see that part, but from what I know, he didn't. And again, I can't really say much of this match because I sleep through most of it from what I saw about it. This was a pretty good match. The clinic anytime John Cena and Kevin Owens stepped in the ring. However, we all knew it was going to happen. At least in my head, I knew it was going to happen, but my prediction again was some sort of DQ by Cesaro. Didn't happen, so it was a clear-cut, straight-cut winner. And ultimately, still your United States champion, John Cena. And not going to lie, I kind of want to say thank fucking God to that, too. Because imagine Kevin Owens U.S. champion. First, we had a Russian being U.S. champion. God, what would happen if we had a Canadian U.S. champion? I'm sorry, it's just funny to me to think that we had, well, not really a Russian. He's Bulgarian. Of course, I'm talking about Rusev. He was Bulgarian. But he was helping Russia, but he was still technically Bulgarian. It's just funny to think about that. And then, of course, I'm not gonna lie, Canadians are actually good people, because I have friends who use Canadians. And, of course, Edge and Christian's Canadian, stuff like that. But it's just funny. And Sami Zayn, of course. It's just funny thinking Kevin Owens being Canadian, being U.S. champion. I don't know. It was just funny to me. And then, of course, we had Cesaro, who's basically the Swiss Superman. At one point was the U.S. champion. It's just funny to think. It's just funny to me. It's just really funny thinking if Kevin Owens actually won. We would have a Canadian U.S. champion. I don't know. It's just funny to me. It's horrible to say, but it's actually kind of funny. But overall, as I said, John Cena is still your U.S. champion. And this match, since I missed most of it because I was passed out. When I was passed out, I was just half asleep, dozed off. Whatever, wasn't paying attention. It's NA, so I'm not giving this match a rating. But overall, my impression of this match was actually a pretty good match. Now on with the main event, and by far, this is the one tied with Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt for one reason, one reason only. And you might know this from the title of this review. So yeah, but I still have to say it eventually. But WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Overall, this match was a pretty well. Here, I'm biased a little bit at this moment. Why? Because Seth Rollins got taken down to Suplex City, bitch. 13 German suplexes in F5. And then, literally, Brock Lesnar destroying Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins trying to run away like the little pussy bitch he is. And I don't mean in real life. I just mean for entertainment purpose. Simple as that. Entertainment purpose he is. It's just funny. I'm sorry. This is what I saw, and it was just funny. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Seth Rollins running away. Brock Lesnar taking the little bitch down to Suplex City, giving him 13. Well, technically 12 German suplexes, but one belly-to-belly suplex. But still suplexes. So 13 suplexes. And here comes my favorite part of the match. And I just find this really funny. And this part I find really funny. Only because one reason only. I loved it because we got, and the rumors were true, at least for one guy, the Undertaker, the dead man, the Phenom, came back at Battleground. And I'm pretty sure the way he happens is going to set up something between him and Brock at SummerSlam. Simple as that. But with that happening too, here's the only reason why I found it funny. As soon as hang on, let me finish drinking this. As soon as the lights went out, came back on, Undertaker was standing there. My fucking question is, where the fuck did the referee go, and where the fuck was Seth? Where the fuck was the referee out this whole time? And where the fuck did Seth Rollins go to? And I don't mean to laugh at that, but it's funny. It's like, oh my god, did they die or something? It's like, they just died. It's like the dead man dragged him down to hell or something. Well, actually, Kane to be the one dragging him down to hell. But you get my point. It's just fucking funny. It's just funny. Think, where the fuck did the referee go? The referee should have DQ'd Rollins a long time ago. Nope, no DQ. No bell ring, no nothing. Referee disappeared. Seth Rollins disappeared. It was just fucking hilarious. That part was hilarious to me. And then, the reason why I love this so much, the Undertaker, which really, even since WrestleMania, seemed like he's got, as I said, at WrestleMania, he looked really young and really damn good shape. Here, he looked actually even better. Not gonna lie. But just seeing the dead man get his retribution from Brock Lesnar, or on Brock Lesnar, the 21-1 loss at WrestleMania. Just seeing over a year later, Undertaker getting his retribution for his redemption, at least at this moment, on Brock Lesnar. Ooh, I had to say it like that too. It just sounds right. Ooh. And the reason why I left it too, as it says in the title down below, Tombstone City, bitch! Tombstone City, bitch, that's right. Just seeing Brock Lesnar, I don't know why. I'm sorry. When it came to the Seth Rollins vs. Brock match, I was on Brock's side. When it came to Undertaker and Brock, oh, you bet your fucking ass I was with fucking Undertaker. Why? Because Undertaker will always be one of my favorite guys, no matter fucking what. Shit. Seeing Brock getting fucking choke slammed, getting tombstoned, twice. Not once, but twice. Oh my god, this is honestly, not gonna lie, as much as I say the pay-per-view is just an okay pay-per-view, this part right here, the best part of them all, the best part of the pay-per-view of it all. And then my question is though, if it sets up Brock versus Undertaker at SummerSlam, where does that leave a possible wait, I said Brock and Undertaker, didn't I? Will this lead to Brock and Undertaker at SummerSlam? And if it does, where will that leave Sting and Undertaker at WrestleMania 32? Because here's what would be funny. We saw Undertaker come out, literally take Brock down to Tombstone City, bitch. Will Sting, if it does lead to an Undertaker Brock Lesnar match at SummerSlam, will Sting come out and help Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam if an Undertaker Brock match happens at SummerSlam? And if that does happen with Sting, will it actually finally lead to Sting versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 32? Because if so, you bet your ass it should. God, I'm sorry. I'm just happy as fuck. Overall, this match, though, I'm going to give this match literally a 3, but just because I can, I'm going to give it a 4. Literally, I would normally give this a 3, but I'm going to give it a 4, just because that ending, it's just, like, I don't care if it's Undertaker, he's a nostalgia act, but I'm sorry, Undertaker will always be one of my favorite guys, and just, as soon as I hear that bell hit, chills, man. You always get those chills, no matter what. Man. I had to let that rant out, didn't I? But anyway, I know this review is going on close to 30 minutes now, so I should probably actually end it now. Overall, as I said, this pay-per-view is an okay pay-per-view. If you guys sat all the way through these 30 minutes, well, I'm glad. But down in the description, everything you need to know. Facebook, Twitter, my Twitch, the ratings and stuff. If you miss me talking about anything or just want to check for yourself, also down in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, guys, live free and rock.